So there's this meme going on called "It Gets Better," and it was started um by Dan Savage, who said that this video is supposed to teach LGBTQ and queer youth that it does get better. It does get better from the bullying, the teasing, and the harassment. And this is kind of weird because I wasn't really teased growing up for being queer, though I did suffer a lot of homophobic insults. But nobody that I knew that I was queer. Um, I'm not gonna use the word lesbian to describe me, because gender identity is what I'm gonna be talking about. And I think for a lot of kids that are gender variant and who struggle with figuring out if they should wear a dress or pants in the metaphorical sense, I understand that, and I understand the confusion and the frustration of it all when you are looking into the mirror and you keep hearing that tiny voice in your head, you don't look right. Um, I wouldn't say I cross-dressed a lot until the end of high school. That's when I started wearing a lot of boy clothing, and my mom didn't have any problem with it, cause it wasn't like I was a boy dressing in girl clothing. There's a bit of a double standard. If a girl dresses in guy clothing, thanks to people like, you know, Susan B. Anthony and the other suffragist women who fought for equal rights, they're the same people who say, hey, we can wear the fuck whatever the fuck we want. So it never was a big issue. But I guess I want to say not only does it get better, but you're not alone. I still go through bullying. I still go through harassment. I still get to be called fag and dyke and all that jazz. And as much as it's annoying and frustrating and irritating, I don't want to say suck it up because it's life, because you shouldn't have to suck it up. But I find myself in this opposition. If I retaliate and speak against them, then I become the bully. And there is like a catch-22. If you say something about it, you get in trouble. If you don't say anything about it, you still get harassed. And you're caught in a rock and a hard place. And then I know how that feels. I know that a lot of you who are probably watching this video and thinking, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about, or rather, Zir doesn't know what Z's talking about. And I do. I got bullied a lot. I got bullied when I was in middle school, and I was one of those kids that thought, fuck it, where's my dad's gun? And I can't tell you how many times I tried to kill myself because of bullying. And it's funny how lackadaisical our culture is when it comes to bullying. We assume victims of bullying are too weak to stand against the harassment, and that bullies are wrong and evil, but we do not correct them. So we're in this kind of weird situation is where we basically reward bullying by not doing anything, and we abuse the punisher by assuming that the individual is either faking or too weak or all this stuff, and it's only going to cause more casualties. And I feel the parents' frustration. I feel my friends' frustration. As I'm recording this video and hopefully it'll get on YouTube, I feel everybody's frustration. And I want to say once you get older, things do get better. And they do. They really do get better. You don't have to worry about people being jerkwads in the middle of fourth period, your lunchbox getting stolen, or in my case, sitting on the bus in the afternoon and having people jump 2 liters of soda down your back, stick 3 wads of gum, and call you faggot for the entire bus ride. Yeah, that was a fun bus ride. And my favorite shirt was ruined. I had to get my hair cut short. And since then, I've learned that first, if you don't piss off the kids with long earrings in the back of the bus, you don't do that. And I also learned that you got to stop being the victim. And you gotta stand up for yourself. And I'm a self-advocate for disability rights. So I learned all about standing up for myself. And standing up for myself does not mean punching a guy in the face. So, it might feel good, I reckon that. It means turning around and retaliating in a way that people don't expect. Writing letters, talking to the school board, getting up and have a soapbox with all your friends, and just kind of stand up and say this is crap. This is absolute bull. And I know it's scary. It is scary. It's terrifying to go up and just challenge everybody. I do that every day as a self-advocate. I don't just, challenge um my community. I challenge the senators and the representatives. I challenge legislators. I challenge parents. I say this and I say that, and I stand up and I try to show parents and kids on the disability spectrum that you need to stand up because nobody will self-advocate for you, and it's true. But we're going off topic, but at the same time, it makes sense. You will get braver. You will look in the mirror and you will say, I am queer and I'm happy. You will say, you will not step on me. You will not call me fag. You will not call me dyke. You will not call me it. I'm happy as a trans man, trans woman, lesbian, bisexual, gay individual. And screw you guys because you can't do anything to me. I won't let you do anything to me. I will stand up. And I hope one day we actually people will practice personal responsibility and hold bullies accountable. They haven't done in my generation. Maybe in the next they will actually start holding bullies responsible and understand something incredibly crucial and important. The kids that make fun of you and tease you and call you names are hurting. And a lot of people don't realize this, but the bullies are often being bullied themselves. And my parents always say that, but I never really understood it until I grew up. And then I realized that my retaliation and a lot of my aggression was me reacting to the pain I felt. And in return, I was bullying other peers. And it was because I was hurting inside, because there was no way to let go of the hurt. And I think you need to reach out to your bullies and those that are teasing you, and find some commonality between them and break down the schism. So TDLR, stand up for yourself because you need to learn how to. And when I mean by stand up, I mean challenge the authorities around you. It does get better. You'll feel braver inside. You'll feel more confident inside. You just got to let go and accept who you are. And lastly, bullies are often being bullied. And I know a lot of people don't want to see that, but it's true. And I think we need to reach out to the bullies and find what's hurting them and try to fix that and try to break down the barriers and walls that are between us. I think it's incredibly crucial and important. So, fired out.